Hello everyone, Bronc here. This is not going to be a regular video. I'm not going to be just like playing a video game. The footage you're seeing is a mod. It's called for Mountain Blade Warband or Mount and Blade Warband. I usually just pronounce it Mountain Blade, but people confuse it with Mountain Blade. But anyway, who cares? The mod is called Last Days of the Third Age. It's a rather fun mod. I enjoy it thoroughly. But yeah, I have this footage and I want to talk about something, so I'm just going to use this footage. But anyway, I'm here today to talk to you about Starbucks. I'm 18, right? And I've never been to a Starbucks before. And this morning I was sitting in my car waiting to meet up with my boss because we do contracting work. And I was like, I do not have any breakfast today, and I need breakfast in order to operate efficiently. Because if I don't have breakfast, I'm just going to be out of it completely, and it's a bad time. My boss does not like it when am not operating it up to snuff. So anyway, I go in and I'm like, well, I've never been into a Starbucks. I wonder what they've got. I've heard nothing but good things about Starbucks, so it's obviously going to be really good. I go in there and I notice they happen to have egg, bacon, and Gouda cheese panini bread things. Sandwiches, basically, with a weird, wonky kind of bread. It was like a regular bread slice, but it was all crust, like an English muffin minus the English. So I'm like, oh, I love Gouda. Gouda is like my favorite cheese. It's one of my favorites. Gouda and mozzarella are by far and above my favorite cheeses. I like mozzarella sticks, and I love Gouda on sandwiches and meat, and it's just delicious. So I'm like, dude, hit me up with one of those Gouda egg and cheese, Gouda Gouda egg and bacon thingamabobs, and of course the Gouda is the cheese. I was like, hit me up with that, and I says, okay, that'll be $3.75. I'm like, $3.75? Or are you crazy? That thing's about the size of the palm of my hand, and I do not have small. I do not. To put this in perspective, my hand is about, I would say, a radius about 2.5 inches to 3 inches. I do not have large hands. They are not big at all by any stretch of the imagination. That I could fit this thing in the palm of my hand. And it was like bite size. I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's $4 for something that I could eat for." You know, you know how when you go to McDonald's and you order a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin? That's exactly how big this thing was. Only it was a lot flatter. Okay, and I'm like, dude, this is not worth $3.75, but I pay it. Okay, and then I also get a mocha because I'm thinking, oh, I get the little glass things that are in the refrigerators. They're like $2. I'll get one of those. Apparently, those are ice mochas. I got a regular mocha, which is basically black coffee with no sugar and chocolate syrup mixed into it for about $5, and I got like a medium, or actually I got like it was not big. It was not a big cup. I don't remember what the size was. I just asked for a mocha and they handed me the thing, and I'm like, okay, well these are oddly small portions for what I was expecting and for what I paid for. This had better be freaking delicious, and it was. Let me just analyze to you the sandwich. The sandwich first, because I already analyzed the mocha. It was just black coffee, no sugar, no cream, and chocolate syrup mixed in with it. And it had some pretty tasty whipped cream on it. Let me analyze the sandwich. The sandwich was glorious. The egg, oh man, consistency of baby food. It was delicious. It was like eating paste. It was awesome. And then the bacon, oh, it's McDonald's quality. All right, I'm pretty sure they just straight up stole it from McDonald's. It was a McDonald's heist, and they just stole the bacon because that is the exact same bacon that McDonald's puts on their McMuffins for like $1. All right, and the bread, well, it tasted like bread. I mean, what are you gonna say about it? It's bread. I mean, it's all crust. It's bread. Okay, a lot of bread, not a lot of everything else. And then get this: the Gouda, my favorite cheese out there, aside from mozzarella. It tasted like a huge whopping nothing. It just didn't have a flavor. It was not there. It was utterly tasteless. I could not taste the cheese. I couldn't even feel the cheese. I didn't even know, like, was the cheese gone? Was it even there? It's like a whisper. It was like Gouda, and then it was gone. I just could not find that taste. I was like, you know what, this probably needs salt. But guess what? I couldn't find any salt. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just eat this. I couldn't eat it. I just could not bring myself to finish it. It was so bland and flavorless and tasteless and just qualityless that I just could not finish eating this sandwich. And this thing was tiny. I could not finish a bite-sized sandwich from Starbucks that cost me $4 And then I tried to drink the mocha, and it was black coffee with chocolate syrup in it. And I was like, well, that's not good because I don't like black coffee. I like my coffee. Uh, Basically, here's how I make my coffee at home. Okay, I put a sweet and creamy coffee shop into the Keurig. I hit the button. The Keurig makes me about some coffee. I put more cream into it, and then I just go to town. I just suck that right down. It's delicious. My coffee, my average cup of coffee is about, I would say, 60% cream, 10% sugar, and then the rest of that would be coffee. My coffee is usually very weak and very white and very sugar filled. It is not black by any stretch of the imagination. My brother likes black coffee. He'd love that mocha. But the mocha, like the iced mocha that you get in the glass bottle at like 7-Eleven refrigerators and in line at the cash register, that stuff's delicious. I'll take that every day. But that's not black. That's not a black by any stretch of the imagination. That stuff has cream in it. This thing had no cream. Probably because I was supposed to put the cream in it myself and I'm just retarded. But hey, I don't know. I've never been into one before and I wasn't looking for a station. So I just threw it away because my boss showed up and I had to go to work. So that was my experience so far with with Starbucks. It's overpriced, underportioned, and the quality's not good. I'm telling you right now, if I had a choice between a McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese bagel for $2 and that Gouda egg and bacon thingamabob for $4, I'm gonna take McDonald's every time. Yeah, of course. I don't know if that's a real egg on the McDonald's bagel. I don't even know if the bagel. I mean, yeah. Let's go through the McDonald's ingredients. The bagel's made out of silicone. The cheese isn't real, and the egg is just a misshapen pillow. It's just not real. And the sausage is just packing peanuts that's been stored in a jar for 12 years, and that's how they sell it for $2. But you know what? I will still take that over this Starbucks thing for $4. I'd rather die at 21 but save $2 than die at 22 and spend and lose $2. I'm sorry. That thing was microwaved. That was not prepared. That was not cooked. God knows when that thing was actually made. I'm sorry. I just do not like Starbucks. I probably ordered the wrong thing. That's probably exactly what happened. Everyone's like, oh, you got that? You're not supposed to get that. That's like the worst thing on the menu. I pray and hope that that's the worst thing on the menu because that was awful and I threw it away. I didn't even care the fact that money was lost on that deal. But that's exactly what happened. And I'm never going to Starbucks again. I'll go to McDonald's before I go to Starbucks. McDonald's at least has the decency to say, "Oh yeah, it's McDonald's. What are you going to do about it?" But with Starbucks, you got to have some respect. That's like I just can't do Starbucks. I'm sorry. If you like Starbucks, I'm sorry. You can eat it all you want, but for me, I'm going to keep my money and I'm just going to eat somewhere else because I just can't do Starbucks. It's not for me. It is absolutely not for me. I do not like it. So yeah, that's my experience with Starbucks, and I'm never going to Starbucks again. And well, this was not a very productive video, but hey, when have my videos ever been productive? So yeah, this is my review of Starbucks. I'll see you next time.